Hello, thank you very much for tuning in. I've got a call here. Bob is calling in the line, which went out on the 1st of November, 2023, and he is actually calling in for proof of God. Now, obviously, I've already listened to this call, and I can tell you that he asks the strangest question to Matt, completely unexpected. So I hope you will listen, and then afterwards, I'm going to make a few comments, evaluation, and that kind of thing. So let's go and listen.
How are you?
Hey, what's up, boys?
We're just doing a show. What are you doing?
Nothing. How you guys doing? Real quick, Matt, I just had a quick question before I started.
Okay.
Can you hear? Okay. Do you, and I mean this all sincerity, do you consider yourself straight?
What is that? Why is that relevant to anything?
Because I'm just, in my own life, I'm having doubts. Because
Okay.
I know
Well,
you
need
date
to
a
take
trans
that.
girl,
You need
right?
to take that. How would whether or not I consider myself straight have any impact on you?
Well, I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah, so I don't know if you got that, but he said you're dating a trans girl, right?
And I'm just asking a question in return. How would it be relevant to you?
Because it would help me figure out maybe how I feel.
Yeah, but why would how
And
somebody
what
else
would the right
feel
terms
have any
be?
impact on how you feel? Are you attracted to men or women or all or both or none or whatever? That's how you define whether or not you're straight, gay, bi, trans, asexual, or sorry, not trans, straight, gay, bi, pan, asexual, whatever. What does this have to do with proof of God?
No, I just wanted to ask that.
Cool. I don't think it's any of your fucking business.
All right, that's cool, man. Appreciate
Cool.
it.
What do you got for us?
What's that?
Are you going to present proof of God, or was this your only reason?
No, I just wanted to ask that.
So when the call screener asked what you were calling about, you said you had proof of God. And so that was a lie so that you could ask me whether or not I consider
Yes.
myself straight. Yeah, you're a garbage human being. I'm banning you from the shows right now.
So are
Take
you,
down
buddy.
the number.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, goodbye, jackass.
So are you, dude.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Dr. Adair, how are you doing? Because my day's just going great.
I have to say, I wasn't expecting the hang up to happen that fast, but hey, the show lives up to the name. We're good.
It absolutely does. When people lie, and what's funny is you don't have to lie to the call screeners. I mean, you did get to be the first caller and you interrupted a potential discussion about physics with my guest and myself because I was excited that we had a theist calling in to say that they had proof of God. But really, they were completely inept in their trolling because they wanted to ask a question that's completely irrelevant, that's none of their business, that has nothing to do with any of this. And then they couldn't even pay it off. This was a prank type call that they couldn't pay off because they're dumber than a sack of hammers and they don't even know how to properly troll somebody.
I like that. Dumber than a sack of hammers. I'll have to remember that one. Yeah, so there we have a caller who had an ulterior motive for calling Matt, pretending that he was going to present proof of the existence of God, and then going straight to questions on sexuality. I thought the way that Matt handled this call was absolutely fine. What does that have to do with anything, and why is it relevant? Yeah, absolutely. Of course, he's got the right not to declare what his preference is. Personally, I wouldn't have had a problem with it, but obviously Matt decided to deal with it that way, which is fine. And I can imagine that had he called and declared that he wanted to ask that question, that Matt probably wouldn't have had a problem answering it. But when you know that somebody's calling in and they've cheated their way onto the show by deceiving the call screener and lying, then you're less likely to be prepared to have a sincere conversation with somebody and obviously give away that kind of information. So I get absolutely why he didn't say it. And in fact, I think in that situation, I wouldn't have said either. And I'm glad that Matt did a classic hang up on him, called him a garbage human being. And there was an insult coming back the other way, but I think that Matt proved, and the call proved, that he is indeed a garbage human being and a liar. So yeah, I mean, what did he ask Matt? He said, "Are you straight?" And he kind of said, "Yeah, because I'm questioning my own sexuality and how I feel, and I know that you're going out with a trans girl." And then that was kind of lost. So I'm not really too sure what point he wanted to make and why it was relevant that Matt's going out with a trans girl, regarding his sexuality, and how that could be relevant to him. I don't know. It's weird, but just either probably a trolling call, because it sounded to me like he wasn't serious. He also sounded to me like the kind of caller who was not really familiar with the way that things go on the line with Matt, and that if you call in under a false pretext and you've lied, you're going to get hung up on, and you're going to be insulted and trash talked as well. So, okay, that's it. Let me know, what have you got to say about that? If you've got any comments, leave them below. But yeah, as Matt said, I'm always disappointed when somebody calls in for proof of God and they just turn into something completely ridiculous like that. Okay, bye for now.